I am back, Angry Enemy Fan, to bring you the One Piece chapter 703. No, 703 perhaps. And its name is Waiting Room. Well, Luffy, once Luffy hears that it is the Mera Mera fruit, he does not get angry as I suspected he would be. But he does reveal I think a previous thought I had in my head, but I never told, that he did not want to eat it. Of course he can't eat it, you know, but he wants to keep it as a memento or whatever, because he asks Frankie if he wants to eat it, but Frankie reveals he will prefer to swim. And I think that's true, that Luffy wants to have that fruit so he could keep it as a memento and perhaps bury it near Ace's grave if he ever finds it. But that's not it. Once they reveal the Coliseum, they decides to head there. Otherwhere, Zoro is chasing the fairy thief, and Sanji is after him. And then Sanji gets distracted by some beautiful dancer with large breasts who's called Violet. And Zoro reminds him that if he flirts with women, he will be stabbed or whatever. But Sanji, of course, doesn't care. However, he gets too distracted by Violet and he loses Zoro. And everybody knows what happens once you lose Zoro. Well, I think Zoro will find that fairy person, but he will be lost after that. Well, anyway, and then something that I think is the first time ever. Well, technically one of the first time ever. I think this is only the third time this has happened in this entire manga. Violet runs up to him and hugs him, saying, "Please hold me." I think that has only happened 3 times. Once was in an anime when Nami hugged Sanji to make him not pay for her meal in the restaurant variety. The other time was, I think, Vivi hugged Sanji during when he had brought that eternal pose. Was there any other time? I can't well, does Kami count? And the mermaids, perhaps the mermaids. Well, anyway, and of course Sanji get a major nosebleed, but he brushes that off, and he reveals then that comical scene with Violet and Sanji saying that Violet does not want Sanji to fall in love with her, but apparently she is one of them, has killed a man, and she's chased by cops by that. And then suddenly I think she starts to manipulate Sanji, because she asks him, "Can you kill a man for me?" Who is that person? Sanji, you just got yourself into a whole mess of trouble. Something tells me she is manipulating him. But since it's a woman, I don't think Sanji worries. We do not see Kinemon in this chapter, by the way. I wonder where he ran. Elsewhere, where Luffy and Frankie gets to the Coliseum, a toy soldier, something called the Lightning or whatever, has a comical scene, and even chases off police, saying despite the fact that there are pirates, the Don Quixote family owns this Coliseum, and neither Marines nor police can arrest any criminals because they're gonna fight in this Coliseum. And Frankie decides that Luffy needs to sign up for the tournament, even though he is pretty sure this is a trap by Don Flamingo. And just as Luffy is about to sign up, he's about to say his name, but of course get a slap. So instead of Luffy, he's called Lucy. Fairy tale connection, perhaps? And elsewhere, everybody just laughs at Luffy's ridiculous disguise, his fake beard, and his fake name. And then some angry, arrogant, big guy called Sparta appears, and apparently have won 51 times. And he says he hates kinds of Luffy who thinks this is some kind of game. But Luffy, when he attacks Luffy just shuts him up and crushes him down to the ground. Luffy, yeah, I think you are too powerful for these small fries. So it would be better if you just kicked everyone in this entire room, and then it was only you who would face everybody else. The Don Quixote family. I thought the Don Quixote family would just fight for this fruit, but apparently they are normal contestants who will fight them also for the fruit. And perhaps the one who defeats and the one who comes to the top will face Diamante the owner and the, you know, top ranked Coliseum guy, whatever. Well, that is about this chapter. Not too bad, not too much happened. Do not like, even though Sanji's scenes are funny, I do not like that he's getting himself into mess. I really want him to kick ass again. And well, and Luffy's fake name was well, funny but not really good. And not because it was connected to Fairytale. I would have preferred Luigi. It would have been a much funnier name. Would have been a much, and it would have more fit him more, I think. But well, that's about this chapter. I'll see you later. Bye.